Hello, Capricorn souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I am so excited to be doing this reading for you today. This week's series, I have channeled 12 different family film or TV show quotes for each zodiac sign to assist with ancestral healing. The collective is purging a lot of negative energy, looking at toxic cycles, breaking patterns that have to do with ancestral healing. So there are a lot of spirits and ancestors coming through at this time to assist with some messages that you may need to hear to help you with whatever it is you're working on with ancestral healing at this time. So let's see what your quote is, Capricorn. I wrote them all on these slips of paper and put them in this little tin. So let's see. We have a witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful? Aunt Petunia said this from the film Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. We have a witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful? All right, so we have some witches here. That is very, very cool. I actually identify with being a white witch. I haven't really practiced as much of that in this lifetime other than my psychic abilities, but I have been shown past lives where I did practice witchcraft in a very powerful way. So welcome, my fellow witches. Let's see what your cards have to say. I will be pulling one card from 4 different decks, the first of which is the Mystic Monday Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What additional messages do you have for my Capricorn souls? Oop, this one flew right out. We have the Lovers. Next, we will pull a card from the Divine Feminine Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Yamoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Next, we have the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Out of the mess comes elegant order. And the last deck of cards we're using is the Angel Answer deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Capricorn souls? Peaceful resolution. Okay, Capricorn. So let's reflect on your quote here. We have a witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful? So I'm seeing there is a lineage of witches and warlocks in your family line. And the spells, the magic, all of the focus you and your family have put into this has been very, very powerful, what I can see. I'd like to learn more about this and ask Spirit, what messages are they bringing through with this quote? Because I'm feeling very strongly witchcraft, whatever it is you practice in terms of that, it has been helping in your ancestral lineage. One thing that's coming through before I even open up my clear audience here is acceptance. I'm seeing that not everyone in the family accepts the witchcraft or accepts you if you are a practicing witch, or just a general theme in your lineage, not being accepted by family members. What else is going on here, Spirit? Thank you. I'm hearing the word whiplash. I feel those of you who are practicing witches on this reading here, you have actually blown away your family members with your gifts. But I'm seeing that there was still a tendency to want to repress it down or to make you not believe that what you were doing was real or that what you were hearing was real. And I'm being called to tell you a story right now. When I was about 3 or 4 years old, I had these Sesame Street curtains. And I swore up and down that they were speaking. I now know, looking back on that moment, that my spirit guides were playing with me. My psychic abilities were very finely tuned when I was a young child, and I could hear my spirit guides talking like I'm talking to you now. But when I told my mother about this, she came in and told me that I was making things up, that I was crazy, that I was hallucinating, that I was just being ridiculous. So what happened was my inner child took on this belief that what I was hearing wasn't real, that what I was experiencing wasn't real. And I repressed my psychic abilities for the vast majority of my life until my spiritual awakening, where they reactivated. But what Spirit is bringing through here is to assess what your beliefs are in terms of being a witch. If you're a witch, own it, okay? It's beautiful. It's who you are. It's what you came here to be, and you came to use your unique gifts and talents with that, okay? Don't ever let anyone tell you, see, the light just went poof. The light went poof. This is a powerful message coming in here from the angels, okay? Don't let anyone ever tell you that your spiritual gifts are not real. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you're hallucinating. Don't let anyone tell you what to believe in terms of what you know you are experiencing. Don't let someone else tell you what your truth is, okay? Continue to be true to yourself. This is a cycle that you're healing in your lineage. And yes, there are family members who do not believe in what you're doing for some of you, but do not let that get you down. Let that fuel your fire even more, okay? Because that's what I have been having to do. I've had some beliefs reflected back at me that I'm crazy, that I'm not hearing what I'm hearing, when I know that I am. I know what I'm experiencing, and I know you are too, okay? So I know what it feels like to experience negativity in that sense, but it's time to surrender that and continue to rise, okay? Own the fact that you're a witch. Own the fact that you have spiritual gifts. Own your psychic abilities and do not be ashamed of them. The world needs your energetic light, and this is something you're healing, or it's being brought up in your lineage to be healed right now, okay? Next, we have the Lovers. So there's a very powerful soulmate connection coming through here. Thank you, Spirit. What are you bringing through with this relationship? What messages? Thank you. For some of you, this relationship has really brought out your shadow side, has brought out the darkness. What else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm also hearing religious beliefs. So there's a relationship here that I feel is kind of strained due to a disagreement with religious beliefs, which could also go back to how certain family members have felt about the witchcraft, because I grew up in a very strict Christian household, and that was one of the things that was always projected, was that, oh, if you practice witchcraft, if you do tarot cards, if you do divination, then, oh, you're gonna go to hell, you know? And that's malarkey. That's not true. Divination, tarot, witchcraft, that's used for the highest good of all, is actually so empowering, and it helps people love themselves. It helps send inspiring, uplifting messages, and it's truly beautiful when used in the way that speaks with your soul the most, okay? What else with the Lover's card? Thank you. I'm hearing teachable moments. So with this strained relationship, whoever this strong soulmate connection is coming through with the Lovers here, this can be any relationship too. It can be a friendship, a family member. What is this person reflecting to you? Spirit is saying when you're having a disagreement with this person, when they're projecting negativity, they're saying to really listen to what they're saying, because they're giving you seeds and guidance as to what to heal within the ancestral lineage. So with the Lovers here, this typically is a card where it's a romantic connection, but in terms of this reading, I feel that it is family members. Strained relations with a certain family member or multiple. Spirit is saying to really listen to what these people are saying when you're having an argument with them, or you find yourself being triggered, because that is the guidance that's being given to you for you to know what to work on, okay? So, or to do a meditation around, or to use your special witch abilities that you have, okay? So pay attention to what people are saying, listen to conversations, listen to what's being projected at you, but at the same time, don't let it in. Set an energetic boundary so that it just bounces off at you. It means you're hearing what they're saying, but you're not taking on the energy as your own, all right? Next, we have Yamoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I gave birth to what exists within me. So yes, you are embarking on a very beautiful flow state because of the ancestral healing that you're doing. What are you pointing out about creative energy here, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they're drawing me back to the card. Some of you are very connected to mermaids and sea life, because the bottom half of her body here, she has a mermaid body. I'm being drawn to that. So if you feel very connected to mermaids, then there's something very powerful about their presence in your life that assists you with healing. There's something that brings you joy when it comes to mermaid stories. I'm seeing for some of you, just being connected. I'm seeing some of you perhaps had a past life where you were a mermaid in one of the ancient times. What else with I am an ocean of creative energy? What creative energy are you bringing through for the Capricorn soul? Thank you. Yeah, they're showing me you have a unique way of using your spiritual gifts. And they're saying to continue to infuse that in the world. And they're saying to let go of all doubt, because that is what will continue to keep you in a flow state. So you keep moving forward with the flow state, with whatever it is you're creating with your spiritual gifts, and you will see the road before you just continue to open up to you, because you're in an energy of allowing whatever's coming up. You're like, this mindset of I'm overcoming this, and you overcome it, and then it's on to the next thing, and you just continue to roll with whatever life is giving you. I'm hearing Abraham Hicks. She has some very powerful messages on getting in a flow state and allowing. So Spirit is suggesting some of her videos. They may help you with whatever it is you're working on right now with your creative energy. All right. Next, we have out of the mess comes elegant order and peaceful resolution. Okay, so if you feel like things are messy in your ancestral lineage, everyone in the collective is going through this right now, so you're not alone. But Spirit wants you to know that out of the mess comes elegant order. So this is why Spirit is saying to pay attention to what your family members are saying to you. Pay attention to when they trigger you, because that is the gold message to helping you break the cycles, all right? To go into the darkness, to go into the mess, because as you figure out what that is and you work on it and you heal it within yourself, for some of you, you have the ability of using your spiritual gifts to assist you in this healing even. I'm seeing very powerful meditators. I'm seeing very powerful high priestess energy even. I'm also seeing some of you are here to teach ancestral healing. But the messiness of the energy you feel right now, it is leading to more peaceful energy. That's why the last card here is peaceful resolution. And it's all about your perception, how you look at the situation, Capricorn. Spirit is saying, if you can take a perspective of seeing the best in every situation, thanking your family member for the lesson and the experience, even if that is within your own mind, if that's not something you want to communicate out loud, there is still something very powerful to that, okay? Any final messages for my Capricorn souls? Thank you. I'm hearing the word promise. There is a cycle in your lineage where certain family members have not stayed true to promises that they have made. I'm seeing how a promise would be made and then it wouldn't be followed through on. So Spirit is saying to assess that and to do some inner work in regards to breaking that pattern. Or you can break this pattern yourself by, if you have found that you have made a promise to someone, Spirit is saying to keep the promises that you make, because then you're going to make a decision in this repeating cycle that has not been made before, and you're going to break out of it because you're being the example for your family and the lineage. And this is something that I have struggled with as well. In the past, I wasn't always the most reliable. I didn't always show up for the people that I made promises to. And because our words are so powerful, when we make a promise, there is an energy to that promise that it's very present with the energy between us and the person we made the promise to. And if we break it, then that creates karma, and it creates hurt feelings on the person that we made the promise to and then we didn't follow through. So that's been a shadow aspect of mine that I've had to look at. So I'm doing my best to make sure if I say I'm going to do something, I follow through and I do it. So any final messages for my Capricorn souls? Thank you. Yeah, they're saying to do some work on your throat chakra, because I am seeing in past lives you spoke your truth very strongly, that in some lives it actually led you to be killed because you were speaking your truth so strongly and people didn't like it. There is a pattern in your family where it's important for you to voice your truth, voice your concerns, voice your opinions, and you have a very controlled way of doing this anyway. Spirit is saying to voice your opinions. Your opinions matter. Your voice matters. Okay? So there's a peaceful resolution coming here. The more you continue to do this work, out of the mess is coming elegant order. Your creative energy is at an all-time high right now. And those of you who have spiritual gifts with the witchcraft that you do, or whatever it is that you practice in regards to that being infused in your creativity is that much more powerful, and it is so unique, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's helping you stay in a flow state. As you continue to take a step, you see the road just open up even more to you as you let life happen, Capricorn. And with the Lover's card here, with the patterns in your ancestral lineage, be very aware of what your family members are saying. It's going to be your best navigation system to learning what else needs healed in your ancestral lineage line. And also when it comes to your spiritual beliefs, your psychic beliefs, if you practice witchcraft, there is nothing wrong with that. Own who you are. Continue to be the authentic version of yourself, and never let anyone tell you that you're hallucinating, that you're crazy, that what you're hearing or what you're experiencing isn't true for you when you know what you're experiencing and what is true for you. Okay? That is all that I am seeing, Capricorn. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.